everyone. How is everyone doing? How is everybody feeling? Go ahead and drop in the chat. How's your day going? Is it going wonderful? Is it going okay? Be honest, right? Today we're going to elevate our frequency. We're going to elevate our vibration and really just make today an amazing day, right? Go ahead and drop in the chat how you're truly feeling. Welcome to the call. My name is Kat. I'm 21 years old, born and raised in Toronto, Canada. Now I currently live out here in Houston, Texas. Moved out here 2 months ago. I've been an entrepreneur for 2 years, and I'm a mother to a 7-week-old baby boy named Raja. I love it. I love the good energy in the chat. Now go ahead and drop what you're grateful for today, right? Let's start off this call with some gratitude, right? And I just want to express my gratitude to each and every one of you for taking the time out of your day to be here on this call, right? That means something. It means that you want change, right? If you took the intention and you took the time out of your busy schedule to come on this call, it means that you want change. And change only comes into our life when we need to elevate. So congratulations on taking the first step of the change, opening yourself up to new information, and really just absorbing something new and how you can elevate your life and raise your consciousness and so forth. But to hop right into it, we have a lot of information that we're going to be sharing with you today on this call. So I highly recommend that you grab a notebook and you grab a pen as well. It's just a fact that you're not going to remember everything that's going to be said on this call, right? If you do have any questions, feel free to drop it in the chat or reach out to the person who invited you on this call as well. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and we're going to hop right into it. Perfect. So for today, we're going to be talking about an academy that I got started with, that I got introduced with over 2 years ago, right? So this is the I Am Mastery Academy. It's an academy that offers financial education and different tools and resources and services to help you understand the different markets that are out there, right? They have over 120 different educators in over 16 different languages and different resources from online websites to apps straight from your phone, right? Imagine that, learning right from your phone and creating an income, right? So this is the I Am Mastery Academy, right? It's 8 years old, one of the first online schools teaching financial literacy and just really educating people all around the world with over 200,000 students, right? Think about that. Over 200,000 students learning financial literacy. I want you to go ahead and drop a 2 in the chat if you've ever learned about money when you went to school, right? Did anybody learn about money? Did you learn about taxes? Did you learn about what money is? Did you learn about, like gold and silver, about the foreign exchange market? Barely, if at all, right? I see no 2s in the chat, right? Perfect, right? So this is what the academy does. It teaches the one thing that nobody learned in school. And I want you to go ahead and drop a 1 in the chat if you don't really understand money, or you had at one point in your life, you were kind of confused, you were kind of scared, you didn't know how to do your taxes, you didn't know how to, budget yourself out, right? I'm gonna go ahead and drop a 1 in the chat because I was definitely that person when I left high school, right? So this is the I Am Mastery Academy. We're gonna be talking about this academy today, right? Going into the next slide, right? I want you to go ahead and drop a 3 in the chat if you've ever heard about the cash flow quadrant, right? The cash flow quadrant. This was, created by Robert Kiyosaki, one of the top financial authors out there and investment experts. He really does a lot of, real estate. You can definitely check him out on YouTube and really check out a lot of his books. It has so much information. I highly recommend you check out one of his first books, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. But we're going to be really, starting off the call, really understanding one of the first key concepts in terms of financial literacy, which is the cash flow quadrant, right? So our world, really kind of revolves around money, right? As much as we hate it or love it, it revolves around money. Money is what gets clothes on our backs, it puts food on our table, it gives us a roof over our head, right? And when you kind of look at the different class systems, the different type of people around the world, right? We can understand that some people have more money, and we can all agree that some people have less money, right? And we can really break up, the class system and how our world is divided into 4 quadrants, right? So the first quadrant is, employees, right? Employees. I want you to go ahead and drop a 4 in the chat if you ever worked a job, right? Whether it be a really short period of time, a day, or if you worked for a couple of years, right? So I personally been working in hospitality for quite some time, since I was 16 years old, right? So we've all had some experience being an employee, and the thing about being an employee is what we end up trading our time for money, and we all can agree that time is our most valuable commodity. With money, we can make it every single day. We can lose it. It'll come back. We can make it back. But with time, as soon as we spend it, the second that just went by is gone. The second that we just went by is gone, right? We can't get that back. And you can clearly see the stat here is that 60% of our world are employees. And that means they're trading their very, very valuable time for money. And let's kind of just think about it here. Let's just kind of like go back and forth here. What is the one thing that most people want to do with their life? What is the one thing most people ask for in their life? They ask for more what? More money, yes, but they ask for more time, right? When you find people on their deathbed, not to get this a little sad or whatever, but when you find, talk to older people, they wish they had more time to spend time with their family. They wish they had more time to do certain things. They wish they had more time to accomplish their dreams, right? But sadly, 60% of our world is trading their precious time for money. All right, let's move on to the next quadrant, right? Self-employed, right? So this takes up about 35% of our population, but we could see here that they're still trading their time for money, right? These are your doctors, these are your dentists, these are your lash technicians, right? These are the people who choose the hours they want to work. But let's really think about this here. They choose the hours they want to work, but they're still spending their time to get money at the end of the day, right? So it really is, not the best solution. But we all understand that we need to work our jobs. We need to be self-employed to provide the things, like I said, food on our table, roof on our head. But let's look on the other side of the quadrant, right? Let's really look at what other people do, what other people are doing, the rich are doing. How do the rich have so much time to play golf? How does the rich have so much time to be with their family, right? So let's look at the next two quadrants. The first one is an entrepreneur, right? And this takes up 4% of our population. So this is where there's a system that is generating you money, right? So we've all heard about Amazon, Jeff Bezos. We don't ever see a picture of Jeff Bezos in an Amazon warehouse, putting the boxes together. We don't ever see him in a truck driving down our street delivering our packages, right? He was smart enough to create a system, right? Warehouses, technology, websites and so forth, managers, to really just have something going for him so he doesn't have to be there at all. And he gets paid every single day. And I want you to go ahead and drop a 3 in the chat if you'd be happy getting paid every single day without you having to do anything, right? First you start it up, and then after you don't have to worry about it, right? Because I'm gonna go ahead and drop a 3 because I would be totally happy with that, right? The next one is investors, right? So this takes up 1% of our population. This is where money is working for you, right? Money is working for you. This is where you're able to make money in your sleep. This is where, you don't have to do a thing, right? So this is you investing into different bonds, stocks, different financial markets, and different companies and so forth, right? This is where you don't have to do anything, right? And let's really understand how much these percentages really take up. The first two, employees and self-employees, that takes up 95% of our population. But if we look at the bottom here, it says 95% of our population, but only has 5% of our wealth. Just let that sink in a little bit. 95% of our world is trading their precious time for money, but they only make up 5% of the world's wealth, while 5% of the population has 95% of the world's wealth. That is actually a really bad, that's not even balanced at all, right? So really what this call is going to be about is how we can move you from the employee, from the left side to the right side. How you can move from an employee, self-employee, to an entrepreneur and investor, really just making money work for you. Because at the end of the day, what are we all asking for? More time, more money, and more happiness, right? So we're going to really focus on how you can get more money in order for you to get more time, for you to really create that happiness for yourself. right? So I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing my screen and introduce the next speaker on the call. This is definitely someone who has impacted my life. She is just a ray of light, one of the sweetest, most kind, and calmest people I've ever met in the world. Her divine feminine energy definitely radiates the room when she walks in, and she has such a caring and a soul, like an old soul. Have you ever met somebody you truly resonate, and they just really make you feel at peace and at calm? She's definitely one of these people, and I look up to her. Not only she's one of my mentors, but somebody I'm able to call one of my good friends in this business, and she's going to take you to the next step and provide you a lot more information on top of what I said about the cash flow quadrant, right? So I'm going to go ahead and pass it on to you, Shauna. Go take it away, girl. Go ahead and drop some sevens in the chat for Shauna.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Kat, for that introduction. That was so sweet. If you guys don't know Kat, Kat is just one of the most supportive and loving and inspirational young women I have ever met in my entire life. And she's so young, yet she's so wise. I mean, didn't she just drop some knowledge right there for you guys? I love what she just spoke about. If you want to make money, then you have to understand money. And you can tell that this individual, Miss Kat, has definitely done her homework. And I love you so much, Kat. Thank you so much for talking about the cash flow quadrant. And for everyone on this call, thank you so much for being here on this Wednesday evening. You could be doing anything, but yeah, let me introduce myself. For those who don't know me, my name is Shauna Ayumi Hogan. I am from Dallas, Texas. And I just want to ask you, why are you here? Ask yourself, why are you on this call? Maybe you heard that, this is about crypto, it's about NFTs, and that is all the hype right now. It's all you're hearing about, the metaverse. And so we're going to be talking about that here today. And why I was even introduced to this was because of crypto and because of Bitcoin. And back in 2017, that was when Bitcoin was kind of first getting around. People were starting to hear about it. And so what I did is I just threw $500 of my hard-earned money into a Bitcoin mining company. Without even knowing what I was doing, I just gave $500 to this guy who I saw that was flashing Bitcoin all over his Facebook. And you know what happened? I never saw that $500 again. Okay, so that's what I get for not knowing what I was doing. And so why we're taking the time out of our days to be on this call is so that we can help more people educate themselves and be empowered in order to invest their own money and feel like they're in control of their lives. And that was something that was so important to me because I went to college, I got a degree in architecture, and I've always considered myself to be a very creative individual. I really love architecture. I think it's a lot of fun. And what I realized is, a lot of our clients are actually making a lot more money than we are. We're designing these multi-million-dollar homes. What are they doing? And I had to ask myself, what can I do to get ahead? How come I'm not living in this multi-million-dollar home? How are they getting ahead? And just asking these questions really drew me to this academy, what we're going to talk about today. So let me just share my screen real quick. Drop a 1 in the chat if you can see my screen right now. Help me out real quick. We're talking about the largest financial markets in the world, okay? And what we have is simplified education. And this is really incredible because, like I said, I'm in architecture, I'm creative, okay? I'm not really into numbers and finance and all that. I thought it was incredibly boring personally, but luckily a friend of mine introduced me to the IM Academy, and it's a place where you can learn different ways of making money work for you. So let's dive into the first category. It's Forex, okay? And for those who don't know what Forex is, it stands for foreign exchange. So if you ever traveled to Mexico, you've exchanged the dollar for pesos. If you've traveled to Japan, I'm Japanese, but you exchange your US dollars for yen. And Forex is the largest financial market in the world. Crypto's coming up fast, so maybe we won't be saying that very much longer. But when I first heard Forex, I was like, what in the world is Forex? Pretty much anyone can participate in the foreign exchange market through trading. And this is just something that I never even knew existed. So basically, you can trade the markets when they go up or down and make money. Next, we have HFX. HFX stands for high frequency exchange and is very similar to Forex, but it's a much faster pace. This is where you can literally make money in minutes. And I like to think of HFX as you're placing bets in the market, whether it's going to be above a certain price or below a certain price before the time runs out. So you can make a lot of money quick, but don't get me wrong, you can also lose a lot of money quick. But that's why you have access to professionals in this space who are here to teach you and guide you along this journey. So last but not least, there is DCX. Now, DCX is digital currency exchange. I know you've heard of Bitcoin. I know you've heard of Ethereum. It's really not even just about crypto coins. There is just so much going on with the cryptocurrency industry right now. It's not just a phase. You're seeing it in the malls. You're seeing countries legalize cryptocurrencies, and it's not a joke anymore. And so there's so many ways that you can grow your money in cryptocurrency. And we have an incredible go live education where it's pretty much teachers, like professors, who are teaching about trading, about cryptocurrency, and they're helping educate you so that you can become empowered and understand how to invest and when to get in the market and what you can do to make your money work for you, right? I love this. Go Live is ultimately my favorite. You can catch the educators at different times of the week, whichever times work for you. Find an educator that really resonates with your personality and you can enjoy listening to them. And even if you do miss a class, these sessions are recorded. And so I really love that. It's such a great way to learn. And you're not just, taking an online class, you're becoming a part of an incredible community. And I just love the community that's here. It's so different compared to so many other online classes or online courses that I've bought in the past. You're able to meet these people in person because there's also these really amazing events throughout the year. So you get to interact, actually meet these educators in person. It's so much fun. And last but not least, oh, I did forget, this is a bonus, okay? The tools. You get tools, you get apps on your phone and notifications sent straight to your smartphone. So this is how I learned in the very beginning. You copy and paste as you're learning so that you can understand really how to trade. I mean, when you first look at these charts and you have no idea what's going on, it can be a little bit overwhelming, but luckily there's apps that you can download to your phone, copy paste what these educators are sending out, and you can start to get the hang of it. And it really simplifies learning. And so I just want you to understand that you are in control. The world that we're living in today, there's just so much happening. There's so much going on and everything is just happening so incredibly fast. The next person that is going to be speaking to you is a really incredible human being. And I've gotten to know her because of this community. Like I was saying, there's like-minded individuals here. And that's something that really you can't put a price tag on. People like Kat, people like this next individual who is pretty much like a sister to me now. We found out that we're a lot alike. We'll go to the same restaurants and we'll order the same exact thing. And it's kind of weird, but honestly, she's she's so amazing. She's such an incredible leader. She loves helping people. She really cares about people. And I just respect and have a lot of love for her so much. And so she's going to break down some knowledge for you. If you didn't already have a pen and paper out, definitely have one right now because you need to take some notes for her. Okay. So I'm going to pass it over to my girl, Miss Jenna Simon. Take it away.
Thank you so much, Shauna. I love you so much. It's so funny because, like Shauna was saying, we literally have so much in common. Like, it's not even funny. And I would have never met this incredible human if it wasn't for this platform, right? So I'm super, super grateful to be a part of this platform and to have met such amazing women and men that I can actually connect with. Not just that I make money with, which is a perk, it's so amazing, but people that I actually enjoy spending time with, right? There's so many perks to joining this community, right? So not only have I made friends that I enjoy spending my time with better than people I've known for like the last 10 years, but I'm able to earn an extra source of income that actually is my main source of income now, investing as a whole, specifically cryptocurrency. A little bit about myself and what's up, IG Live. I'm on IG. What's up, Ann? What's up, everybody? So my name is Jenna Simon. Like Shauna said, I'm 25 years young. I'm from Long Island, New York, proud, born and raised. I've been in the crypto space for the last, I always say 5 years, but it's been like a lot longer than that now because the time just like keeps going by and you don't even realize it. Life is short. Anyway, so I've been in the industry for the last about 6 years. I worked for my father. He actually owned a financial news media company. And what we would do is we would put blockchain companies, ICOs. If you don't know what that means, it's initial coin offerings, kind of like IPOs, like initial public companies that are starting, that are becoming publicly traded on the stock market, the NASDAQ. And we would interview them and put them on Fox Business Network, Bloomberg. So I met a lot of different CEOs and I was introduced to cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, and I was getting paid commissions in crypto, but I didn't really understand so much about it. I just knew it was internet money. I was able to convert it to USD, and it was really, really exciting for me, right? And I ended up meeting an individual who got me introduced to this platform and was able to teach me and help me understand a little bit more about what the industry was about. Not just that I could convert it to USD and make some money, right? But really the power of investing as a whole, not just with cryptocurrency, but with foreign exchange. Right? Like Shauna had said, foreign exchange is the exchanging of one country's currency for another, right? So we're able to go online. All you need is a Wi-Fi connection. You need your phone, your laptop, your iPad, whatever it may be. And you're able to make money by utilizing and understanding the financial markets, right? So this was a huge change in perception for me. Like, I was able to really understand the power of technology. The fact that we hold these, and I don't have my phone because I'm recording on my phone too. We have these super smart computers in our hands, and most people aren't even utilizing them to earn income, right? We have walking ATMs in our pockets at all times, and we are not utilizing them. Right? You're able to make money, and there's so many different ways. Look at e-commerce. Look at Amazon. How many people are selling things on Amazon or eBay, right? And they're making profits. Etsy, right? All these different platforms. And now you're able to make profits by understanding trading, right? A few years ago, not too long ago, people like you and I weren't even able to participate in this market without a broker. Now you're able to utilize this market right from your phone and trade your own money. You don't have to rely on a broker, to trade your money for you. You can get educated and understand how to do this on your own, right? How many people have heard of NFTs? This is all the hype right now, and I know Shauna touched on it. Drop a 777 in the chat if you've heard about NFTs or the metaverse. And I really just want to touch on this really quickly because specifically this weekend, I went to an event and they did a training on the metaverse, right? How many people use Facebook, right? Facebook changed their name to Meta. Their ticker is MTVR, Metaverse, right? Like, are you joking me right now? You guys think this is a joke? This is the future, okay? So just understand that if you're not getting educated, if you're not leveling up and just at least maybe trying to understand these markets and these different ways that you can get involved in making money. Guys, this is a new day and age. Coronavirus really taught so many people that typical 9 to 5 jobs are not the way you're going to make wealth. You're going to build wealth, or you're going to make money in the future, right? Online jobs, trading, e-commerce, all of these things, it's so easy to make money online. If you're not, you're really just staying in the past, right? And the metaverse and NFTs is just another way that you can engage in online income, right? So without me going too much further, I'm going to share my screen really quickly and go over a few key things with you guys, because as we were saying before, education is where it all starts, and your journey starts here with us, right? I am connected with a community of like-minded individuals, women and men alike, people who are on the same frequency or above my frequency, right? People who want to invest their money and have their money work for them instead of working for their money, right? People who want smart money income instead of dumb money, right? You working a 9 to 5 job and getting paid $15 an hour. How many people think that they're worth $15 an hour? Kat just had a beautiful baby boy. Is her time worth $15 an hour? Or is her time better spent with her son when she could hop on a couple of sessions during the day or throughout the week and just make a quick bag and then spend the rest of her time with her son? It's like a no-brainer, right? And I truly believe that the future is this, is learning, is education, is impacting. I mean, just look at the metaverse. You're able to get a job in the metaverse. You could literally sit here in your room, right? And, put your glasses on, your Oculus glasses on, right? And like go into the metaverse and get a job and get paid without leaving your bedroom. And you're playing a game, basically. The future is literally what you see in movies. How many people have played the game Sims? Like, I know The Sims was like something that I totally like loved playing when I was a kid. It's one of the only video games I played as a kid because it was realistic. It wasn't one of those games that like the boys played that like I wasn't really interested in. It was like you could like go into your house and like it was like a little bit of realistic, right? Now think about if you could play your own character and actually make real money. This is a game changer, guys. This is a game changer. So I really just want to touch on the fact that your journey starts here. Your journey starts here in the I Am Academy with the TradeHouse. We're going to give you the tools and the resources that you need to understand how to get involved in these markets, how to understand them and be able to take your own trades, how to be able to communicate with others and build relationships, how to build out your own online stores, how to earn income through multiple sources with utilizing the blockchain, right? Our mission is really for you to become a student, get it for free, and then empower and educate and enrich yourself and others. You can become a student for as little as $175 a month. I'm just gonna like repeat that really quickly because I don't know if y'all heard me. Excuse me. $175 a month. How many of you go out to the bars on Friday and Saturday nights? Be real with yourselves now. Be real with yourselves now. I'm 25 years old, right? And I don't really do that anymore. But a few years ago, I would go to the bar and I would spend $200-$300 at the bar. Be real with yourself. Are you letting yourself spend money on getting drunk and not even remembering your night out with your friends? Or are you investing in yourself for education to advance yourself, to potentially increase your wealth? You can do that with us for as little as $175 per month if you want to choose a single genre. Digital currency, HFX, Forex. But if you want to become one of the elites, right? If you want to join the Elite Academy and you want to become somebody who is able to not only understand these markets on your own, but you're somebody who wants to join a community of people and get involved in not just one thing, but you want to get involved in every single thing we have to offer, as well as getting signals sent to your phone through, like Shauna was telling you, applications that you can download straight to your phone and get a money message, right? You can get the Elite package for as little as $275 a month. Guys, let me just have you sink this in for a second. Sink this in. Kat was speaking about Robert Kiyosaki earlier in the call, right? Robert Kiyosaki teaches courses, and I'm not putting him down. Shout out Robert Kiyosaki, but he sells courses for $30,000, $40,000, and $50,000 just to learn Forex. And it's not ongoing education. It's a course that you purchase and you learn, and that's it. And you can go fact check me. Okay. With us, you can unlock the full power of the Academy, understand Forex, understand digital currencies, NFTs, the metaverse, blockchain, the whole nine, high frequency Forex, become an entrepreneur, an independent business owner, own your own online store for as little as $275 a month. Now, where are you investing your money? Where are you putting your time? Are you going to the bar on Friday and Saturday nights and wasting 5-6 hours of your night getting drunk like you're not even going to remember? Or are you investing a small amount of money into yourself to learn a skill set that nobody could take away from you ever? You'll be able to carry this with you for the rest of your life. Let that sink in. Where are you spending your money? And where are you investing your time? Because like Kat said, so many of us are trying to get more time. And you can't buy back time. So you really have to utilize your time wisely. Because life on this realm, in this physical form, is very short. So we have to be able to experience everything that we possibly can. And how could you do that working until you're 65 years old, 70 years old? God willing, you still have all your faculties and you're still fully able to walk and do all the things, right? Because at that time, that's the only time you're able to enjoy that money. What if you were able to change the trajectory of your life and the lives of the generations after you and retire at an earlier age? Be able to spend more time with your kids, be able to go on vacations, not have to ask somebody for a day off. Right? What if I told you could get this for free? Guys, oh my God. Free! It's already so inexpensive for you to get started if you really think about it. How many of you have gone to college, or you might even be in college right now, and you're spending anywhere from $10,000 to maybe $100,000 a year or a semester, depending on where you're going? And how many of you are actually able to get a job after you graduate? I have so many friends that are my age, 25 years old, who went to college straight out of high school, and they still are working regular retail jobs because they can't get a job in the field that they went to school for, and they're in student loan debt. So now you have the opportunity to learn a skill set that no one can ever take away from you, pay as little as $170 or $270 a month, and then you have the ability to get a scholarship. Guys, it's like a no-brainer. It was a no-brainer for me, right? This may not be for everybody, and I want to make that clear. This isn't for everybody, and it's not going to be for everybody. But if you're someone who wants to free up your time, if you're someone who wants to make more money, if you're somebody who just wants better quality of life, then I would say this is for you. And why not give it a shot, right? So you can get this information for free by sharing it with 2 people that you love and care about. Or maybe you share it with 2 perfect strangers. You come in, you start learning, you get a signal for Bitcoin, and you make a little bit of money, and you're like, wow. No income claims, but this is just imaginary. I just made my weekly pay in 2 hours. I have to tell people about this. And you tell your mom, and you tell your cousin or your best friend or your best friend's brother or sister. And they join and they start learning and they start getting educated and they start making money and they start enjoying the community and the events and the culture. And they start sharing this opportunity. Not only can you get it for free, but you could start earning residual income, right? How many of you are on Instagram scrolling at this very moment? Let's be real, because we've been talking for a while and I can talk for a while, but I'm going to wrap it up in a minute. I'm sure some of you are on your phone right now scrolling. Are you making money? I'm pretty sure none of you, maybe you are. So I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I'm pretty sure none of you are highly paid influencers on social media. Otherwise, you might not be on this call right now, right? Like I said, you have the ability to get on social media, something that you do already for free. Talk to people like you usually do for free and make an extra source of income. Drop a 777 in the chat if you are excited about making residual income just by talking to people you already talked to for free. I know I was. I know I still am. Influencer marketing. Every company in today's day does this, right? Do you ever see a commercial for Rolls-Royce? No. How do they sell? How do they get customers? Word of mouth. Word of mouth. Right? Have you ever gone to a movie and you were like, damn, that was such a good movie. My dad would love that movie. And you go tell your dad, yo, dad, you got to go see the new Spider-Man. It's dope. It's so good. And dad goes to see it, right? Did the directors and producers of the movie send you a check and say, hey, thank you? Thank you so much. That's never happened to me. But that's how easy it is to make some income here. Our CEO is so amazing that he's willing to say, hey, Jenna, if you're happy with the services and the tools that we are providing you, go share this with people you love and care about, and we're going to compensate you for it. I was like, hell yes. Okay. You don't have to say that again. Right? And it's really simple, guys. Like, it's really, really simple. You can make an extra $150 a month just by sharing this with 3 people. So now you have your scholarship. You enrolled 2 people, right, to understand and learn this information. Now you've got a 3rd person, and now the company is willing to say, we're going to give you an extra $150. And you might be thinking to yourself, Jenna, $150? That's nothing. $150. But let me ask you this. You're working your job, right? Shout out to all the people who work jobs, because we all need to work jobs in order to get somewhere, right? But if at the end of the week on Friday, you got your paycheck and $150 was missing, would you be like, it's just $150. It's fine. I really, don't lie to yourself now. I really, really, truly think that you would be running to your boss like, yo, man, where's my $150? That $150 is important. That's a gas tank fill up, 2 of them probably, depending on what you drive, right? That's a water bill, right? Then you have Platinum 600. That is where you're able to help 12 people and earn an extra $600 residually a month. And then we have Platinum 1000, where you're able to help 30 people and you're able to make an extra $1,000 a month residually just by sharing this with people you love and care about. Oh my God, can I get this through your head any clearer? The best part about this, guys, is that it's optional. This is not something that you have to participate in, but it's something that, why not? Why not? Learn the skill set, understand it, help other people understand it, and make 2 sources of income, maybe 3. Right? So like I said earlier, become a student, get it for free. Empower, educate, and enrich is our motto, right? Become financially independent. Your journey starts here. Your journey starts here. So, guys, I'm so grateful. I'm so happy that you were able to jump on this call tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern on a Wednesday night. Thank you so, so, so much from the TradeHouse Queens. We are so excited to be here every Wednesday with you guys. If you guys missed this or you know somebody who would benefit from this call, we'll be here next Wednesday, same time, same place. DM one of us, myself, Shauna, Ivana, Ariel, Krista, Kat, and we will get you the link to this call. If you guys have any questions, get back with the person who brought you on this call. They'll be happy to explain everything to you, or just ask one of us. We got you. But without taking this to the end of the night till 8 o'clock, I'm going to end it off here. Thank you guys so much. Have an amazing rest of your night. And if nobody told you they love you today, I love you. Bye, guys.